Hello, my YouTube family! Welcome back to another television review, and I know I haven't done this in a while, but if you guys let's see do me more of this, hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. By tapping if you're on your mobile phone. I mean, not mobile phone. If you're on Android, iOS, as app, or if you're on your computer, make sure you click it. Oh, and don't forget to turn on notifications to be part of my notification squad. So let's begin. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen tonight's episode of NCIS Bull or NCIS New Orleans, I highly you don't recommend this because these are spoilers. Dead ahead. And yeah, so yeah, let's begin. So what happened during NCIS? Well, let's just say there was about horses, animals, black market almost, the country of Libya, and yeah, it was kind of crazy. But what happened was, it was that a dead Navy officer who was I guess was ready to retire and become a veteran, was going to be helping out with dealing with the animals, and apparently the animals were used to be part of the black market to sell for meat, and it was kind of nasty. Although of course during that also the time Gibbs meets a woman who's I guess she was a police officer but for the park, and who ride horses. Now the other guy who was also, I guess, probably her partner, because she said she's responsible for his training, because even though he passed away, and the horse was not itself, after I got shot, so that Gibbs took care of the horse. I couldn't believe how crazy it was. I mean, seriously. Anyway, so throughout the whole entire episode, I guess it has to with, it ended up that there was the person who done it was that stoner, because even though he was so high, he actually was responsible for this meat stuff. I was like, are you kidding me, man? Dude is probably the dude was faked out being a stoner. But man, he was high. But yeah, but that's how it happened. Okay, and then of course Bull was really crazy. At first I thought this was dealing with a kid who's dealing with mental illness. Well, that's what he has, but it turns out it was not much of the case. It turns out he was being hypnotized to kill someone, and the hypnotizing was to try to kill of his hypnotized was not meant to be killing this guy named Troy Ace's dad. It was supposed to be the man who was really want to convey about the cult situation. Just to be honest with you, I hate cults, seriously. But it turns out that Jason ended up sending two of his people, Danny and Chung, though Chung got through. But it turns out that Troy was being targeted upon hypnosis, but the person who was the one who made him hypnosis and ended up trying to kill, that was not to mention to kill his father, but to somebody else, was this daughter of the guy who's leading this in. Because he wants to keep small, but she wanted to expand, so she wants to kill him. So I was like, what? That's messed up. Oh, and by the way, I gotta tell you guys something. What Chunk was on inside was, it was like, they said it was floating. It wasn't floating thing. It's a sensory sort of deprivation, and there's only one person who I know who probably went through with that, and that's Tim Donst. Yeah, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. If you don't believe me, you can ask him. Just tweet him at @TDonst. And probably he'll reply. But anyway, but yeah, I couldn't really tell he was in there, but of course, and again, you know, and of course, Jason was wondering what's going on with Benny, and Benny did not want to tell him the truth until he did in the ending of the episode that he revealed that. The reason why he was totally distracted, and what he did was when he made out with that woman that was their client, was the fact is he knows he's in trouble. Oh, and Jason said to him that they'll need to go through him in order to get to Benny. So in other words, Jason's ready to protect him no matter what. But that's how it was. But I didn't believe it. NCIS New Orleans. Oh man, I was firing with the tweets. Oh my god. I guess this is what happens when I get very angry, very mad, and after what's going on. And man, this needs to end now. I mean, why on earth is Hamilton causing trouble is beyond me, and I just don't like this. I mean, first Sonja being arrested because she wanted to help out, who is this girl? Lauren Bancroft, because of the African girls are in trouble because of Boko Haram. I mean, you have to understand about that. But now Patton's got in trouble. I mean, this is absurd. Hamilton is playing with the fire, and the fire is Dwayne Cash's pride. Oh my god. Man, I just can't wait to see how the NOLA writers are going to pull this one off. Jeez. But I just can't believe what. It's just ridiculous that Hamilton knows that he knows he's causing trouble and crimes. That he thinks he can get away with it, but he won't be. Speaking about mayors and stuff, I'm still waging a war against my city, but that's another subject. Well, I'd say another story. But anyway, I just couldn't believe how things happen. I mean, you know, taking down two of Pride's most important people that he needs, you know, so. Man, if Pride knew something was fishy about Hamilton years ago, why couldn't he take him down? Couldn't. And maybe he will this time. Man, I just can't believe this. Well, if you guys didn't know, Patton's not arrested yet. But if that crazy lapdog of Hamilton's, and I'm not talking about his security bodyguard, Mr. Stone, because Stone, he's gonna get caught. You know, wait till you see this. Wait till they find out who's the heck's going on. But if Mr. Stone's it, they're gonna find out who Mr. Stone's after, and once they do, they'll get that boy, and then Hamilton's gonna cry for this. Ugh. Man, this is. I can't believe this is so intense, man. You know, but the worst thing I saw from the preview for next week's NCIS New Orleans, the bar that Pride had got, I think it will explode. Oh man, this is one more we not gonna miss. You guys better not miss this. If you missed any episodes of NCIS New Orleans, you better watch now, because this is going down in flames. Somebody's gonna get in trouble, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Hamilton, because I hate to see a Sonja being in jail any more further than anybody would. And I don't think Pride. I don't think no. Sorry about that. Ugh, I'm coughing up. But what I'm just trying to say is, I'm hoping that Hamilton goes to jail for this. You know, because right now he found taking down Sonja Percy and Patton. Man, that's considered much of racism right there. I'm sorry. I had to say that, but I know this is not what I know I shouldn't say that, but there's just pure racism because he's white and they're black. Ugh. I know I shouldn't say that, but this is a TV show. Can't blame me, okay? But yeah, seriously, this is just pure crazy. Everything better ends. So anyway, guys, those 3 episodes tonight, 3 shows tonight from there was very, very crazy. It got me mostly excited. Of course, I was on fire with the tweets anyway. Anyway, thank you for you guys watching, and yes, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.